Just a few weeks ago, the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, which takes stock of the threats posed by nuclear war and climate change each year, moved the doomsday clock to 100 seconds before midnight. We are now measuring how close the world is to catastrophe in seconds, not hours or even minutes. It is the closest to doomsday we have ever been since the clock was created in 1947. More than 13 Nobel laureates issued a statement that humanity is facing two simultaneous existential threats, those being climate change and nuclear war. The current White House has made it a point to not only eviscerate current treaties and regulations, but to also ignore and undermine the international mechanisms for collaboration. With the United States' exit from the Paris Agreement and the Iran nuclear deal, it is clear that the current president does not care about the imminent threat to our future. I am proud to be a co-prime sponsor since introduction 1621 and Reso 976. Intro 621 creates an advisory committee to examine nuclear disarmament, an issue related to reaffirming the city as a nuclear weapons-free zone. The city declared this back in 1983, and I hope we can pass this bill quickly and reaffirm our declaration once again.
You know, the Persian Gulf, the war for oil, and this time around, this guy, who no doubt is crazy, disseminating fear in the nation and the whole world. By declaring the war in Iran, they put the whole city and the whole nation in danger. So I feel that we have a big responsibility. This conversation is not happening in the Midwest, it's not happening in other places, but in the city of New York, that historically been leading the movement for peace, for nuclear weapons. And I think that the least this administration can do, and if we don't do it with Mayor de Blasio, that was part of the Solidarity movement, or the Sandinista in Nicaragua was part of the movement organizing against nuclear weapons. So who will do that? And I think that creating this advisory, a nuclear disarming and nuclear weapons free zone advisory committee is a must for my daughter 13 and 6, for our children and for the grandchildren. We live in fear.
Anti-nuclear weapon organizations have successfully appealed to multiple American cities to formally call on the American government to support the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons. Has Moya looked at what steps those American cities have taken to see if New York would also join such an appeal?
We have not, because we do not have the expertise within our office, and again, that would be a domestic issue, and we have not.
Well, why did the mayor's office, or who makes the decision to send you? Was the decision to send you to today's hearing made on the basis of the fact that it's in, the task force would be put into your agency?
Yes, that is what I believe.
And then the administration would make an effort to have other people here?
I have my colleagues from the city, from intergovernmental affairs, and my team from international affairs.
So James, why don't you come up?
Sorry, that's not what I meant.
So who are the other two people? What are they doing?
The deputy commissioner.
You're a deputy commissioner?
Sorry?
You're a deputy commissioner?
Yeah, they're both in international affairs, sir.
James, you got to do a better job preparing people for this type of a hearing. This is amazing to me. How does the work proposed by Intro 1621 differ from the work your office, MOIA, has done to commit the city to the principles of the Paris Climate Agreement?
So that's an excellent question. What we have done is work with our climate team, who has been implementing the policy, creating the policy around the Paris Climate Agreement. What we do is take their efforts and amplify it, but we are not creating or implementing the policy in the way that Dan Cirilli and our Chambers team.
So who did that work prior to you being asked to disperse it or distribute it, or
To amplify it?
amplify it?
The Paris Agreement happened during the time of my tenure. I've been commissioner since 2014, and we committed, New York City committed to the Paris Climate Agreement in 2017. So it just fell within.
Well, when you
New York City did through the leadership of the mayor's office around responsiveness.
When Mayor de Blasio was the mayor?
That is good. So my offer on behalf of my friends, the Nobel laureates, I can't believe I get to say that, is if you can help us find a home and an agency to make this happen, we will let you hold and propose your Nobel Prize.
Do you affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in your testimony before this committee, and to respond honestly to council member questions?
I do. Councilmember, thank you so much for holding this hearing. I just want to clarify for the record that this is not a controversial bill. We support it if you want to move it next Monday on the aging. We're there. I think all we're saying is we just have to find the right home. It is not uncommon for us to come in and support the intent of the bills and then negotiate the details after the hearing. I figured that we could clarify that point.
Okay, my disappointment is just that I don't feel that the administration was as prepared as they should have been to answer some of these questions. And we look forward, though, to negotiating this as we move forward.
Absolutely, and we'll do a better job of communicating with staff to bring the right agencies. I think we can absolutely do that.
Okay, thank you.